Macindoe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Health. What was the average annual increase in elective discharges from 2000, 2001 to 2007, 2008? And how does this compare to the average annual increase in elective discharges over the last 3 financial years?
The Honourable Tony Ryall.
Official reports from the Ministry of Health advise that the average annual growth in elective discharges over the 7 years 2000, 2001 to 2000, 2008 was 1,432 a year. This was less than population growth over the same period, meaning there was a cut in access to elective surgery.
I apologise to the Minister. I apologise to the House. My hearing is terrible today. A bug has got into my ears, and I can hear clearly when there's not a lot of noise, but when there's a high level of interjection, I found it. I could not hear any of the numbers the Minister was giving. And since the question was from a national backbencher, it's reasonable he should be able to hear the answer too, and I think the level of interjection is just unreasonable. The Honourable Tony Ryall, if you wouldn't mind starting his answer again for me, please.
Official reports from the Ministry of Health advise that the average annual growth in elective discharges over the years 2000, 2001 to 2008 was 1,432 a year. This was less than population growth over the same period, meaning there was a cut in access to elective surgery. Over the last 3 years, the average annual growth in patients benefiting from elective treatment has risen by an average 9,000 a year. This is an annual increase of over 6 times that of the previous government.
Tim Macindoe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Supplementary question to the Minister. What does this record increase in elective surgery mean for patients?
The Honourable Tony Ryall.
Well, Mr. Speaker, this outstanding performance by District Health Board means that many more people are getting the care they need to have a better quality of life. It means an extra 500 patients a week. For example, an extra 23,000 people aged 65 and over have had operations for things like hip replacements and cataracts, and there's been an extra 4,900 operations to fix ear, nose and throat conditions. This has been delivered as part of the government's $1.5 billion investment of new money into health over 3 years, and the government would like to thank the many doctors, nurses and other health professionals who've delivered this fantastic result for New Zealand patients.
Grant Robertson. Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I seek leave of the House to table the September 2008 case-weighted discharge monitoring report that shows over the term of the last Labour government a 38.6% increase in
order. Could I just the source of the
Ministry of Health.
Order. Not good enough. Senior members of the House know that when points of order are being heard, they don't interject, and they shouldn't. Leave was sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There is no objection. Question number 5, the Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, my question is to the Prime Minister. Does he stand by his